Here we have verse 21 of the 12th chapter, Gospel of John. We have left behind a conversation about the religious leaders who are working up a head of steam of hostility to Jesus because of the popular uprising of support and praise for him, especially after raising Lazarus from the dead. And now John shifts the focus to those who are coming to the feast, that is the feast of Passover. This is Holy Week. This is the feast in which Jesus will ultimately, of course, be crucified on Friday of this week. But now John is introducing to us these who are coming, and among them are those who are Greek-speaking. And now John focuses in on one particular group of these in verse 21, where we have hutoi. This is the demonstrative pronoun. It's the masculine plural nominative. So these, or these men, it's used substantively here. Therefore, the postpositive conjunction. So therefore, these men, pros eilthon. From proserchomai means I come to. It typically uses the dative as we find it here. This is the third person plural, aorist active indicative. So these men therefore came to. And then in the dative, Philippo, referring to Philip, of course, one of the 12. And then to describe him, we have again the dative, so it stands in apposition to the dative of Philip's name. So they came to him, that is to Philip, the apo, from, takes the genitive, and then Bethsaida, which is the word for Bethsaida. So they came to Philip, the from Bethsaida one. And then Bethsaida itself is described as tais, the genitive, singular, feminine article tied to Galileis, which of course is referring to Galilee also in the genitive. So these came to Philip, the from Bethsaida of Galilee one would be the idea. And then kai, connective, and erotone. This is from aiteo, which means to ask. It's a third person plural, imperfect active indicative. So they were asking him as the idea, kind of idea of ongoing, requesting him. They were asking auton, the direct object, masculine, singular, accusative. They were asking him, saying, legontes, this is the present participle, present active participle, masculine, plural nominative, going back, of course, to these. So they were asking him, saying, Curia, Lord or Sir, certainly is the idea here. So Sir, being respectful, of course, fellow men, from fellow, I wish or I want. This is the second or first person plural, present active indicative. So we want, and then ton Yesun, the direct object of what they want, with the definite article, we want the Jesus, edain. This, of course, is the infinitive. It's the aorist active infinitive of blepo, or ado, either one, which means to see. So we wish to see Jesus is the idea. So these had come. We are told here that this is Philip from Bethsaida of Galilee, and that may be a little hint as to why they approached Philip, because Galilee is closer to the Gentile world than would be Jerusalem, and maybe they had some prior acquaintance with Philip, or otherwise were aware that he was a little bit more maybe open to an approach from them, and so one way or another they pick Philip as the one by whom they hope to be able to be brought into the presence of Jesus.